literally looked at you to talk for some stupid they definitely pinged this area.
A thing that they could actually do here in mid is they've seen FNG start mid pretty much every game, right? You can kind of set up like a trap for it. Like the Sven and the AA could even start mid right at the beginning and just go for an instantly first kill on the mid lane. Just because they know the way that FNJ's played. He's done the exact same thing every single game. He's just walked up in the mid lane, either cogged or stunned. I feel like that could actually be a good way to get a free kill onto them. And they have a Venomancer in the safe lane. Veno is kind of the similar thing as Razor that we've been seeing, is you can just leave him alone and it doesn't really matter. They also are like, okay, it's an Earthshaker off lane. First wave doesn't matter at all. Like first wave, there's no way we can zone him because he just blocks it back.
Well, let's see if Roger does it. He has a smoke of deceit. So if he blows it now, they could actually go for it. And yep, there goes the smoke. FNG sitting back. They have vision of him. Roger knows. You see the courier bring in supplies. FNG, they're just trying to stay in range. It's Maposhka who's playing the bait game.
He's going to go from the front now.
Alright, so they have training for Iceberg. You do have the Remnant available with a Chilling Touch bonus damage. Iceberg, the damage is big, but the Burrow Strike from FNG, the space, Iceberg, Fairy Fire will keep him alive. Barely able to do so.
That was cool that they actually went for what I was saying they were going to do. Yay!
Fucked. It's the reason why he beats the Russian analyst.
I had a feeling, you know, like, if you want to get a good start for your Storm Spirit mid, you even want to either kill the Lina or you kill the Sand King. It can be great. And this already did secure kind of a good start for a Storm Spirit. 8-1 to the Lina's 1-0. Of course, the whole Lina has the whole creep wave under the tower right now, but
it still ensures the fact she got the CS and FNG can't run the interference game that he's been so good at doing so far. Not to mention the consumables that got burnt. A lot of consumables to burn. Storm Spirit getting mana up and running. I say mana up and running. He'll have mana up and running once he has the bottle. So the spam against the Lina will be a little bit more problematic for him. Puck. Harassment on the top lane is going to be all.
But Puck's going to get a good amount up here. It's a dual lane, and Puck can do well to just get the lane back into its favor, whatever you want to call it. And
it's a she, right?
I call it a she.
Actually, no, I was told it was a he. I was told it was a he.
Okay, so
FNG and Maposhka battling, drag the agents out. Who can time their attack right?
Oh,
okay,
neutral creep.
He got denied. But FNG has now burnt all of his mana and health. He actually has to go back. So Ancient Apparition just got the better victory out of this.
This was a beautiful move here, bottom by Roger. If you didn't end up catching what was happening, so. Phobos, you know you can't lane. You're versus Venomancer as a melee hero. It's impossible. You walk up, this is what happens. You get galed and you get pushed out of the lane. So he was actually trying to pull the side. You know, you pull the hard camp with Earthshaker. You fissure block it and you can pull it. Sven actually runs up and takes the whole wave from him when he does that while he was doing it. So Sven literally walked up, pulled all the creeps from this hard camp, and pulled them back down to the bottom lane. So Phobos was trying to do some neat trick, but it gets found out by Roger.
I'm wondering if Chappie goes the normal build we've seen for the safe laners. Like if he tries to force the lane in, gets the high level up in Plague Wars now, because it's normally been the 2-1-3.
Yeah, he always goes for the 2-1-4 build.
2-1-4?
Yeah.
Alright.
They like to get the second point in Gale. I didn't agree when I saw other people skip the second point in Gale, because you get that huge damage increase. It goes from 25-10 to 50-40.
That's why they're trying to push the lane in. Like, Roger's helping to beat out the range creeps.
They stack the hard camp and they want to pull the side. They want to make sure that they keep their efficiency and levels on this because they have a Sven AA that's roaming around. They have to make sure that they keep their levels going.
Yeah, they're going to pull the second wave.
Not everything can be successful. So Maposhka is parking himself in the mid lane to try to get a bit of
an indication of what's going on. So they have to back out just a little bit.
This is the first golden Lina Immortal I've seen.
Is it?
I haven't seen one until now. I only saw Blitz playing with it the other day. So Roger continuing to stack. So Chappie gets that little increase of farm, and so that they can find somewhere to get levels later on their supports.
Ghostic saying hi to Vanscore. Orb's going to connect. He joins in. He's got a level 1 rift. That's not enough damage, however. And now BZZ will rotate over. Phase shift's available. He can orb in 2 seconds time. And okay, FNG, Virus tried to connect. This should be the first blood. He's gonna orb but cannot jaunt out in time. A good time for FNG to rock up, and a lot of extra damage from the double damage rune. But Iceberg, one more attack. Maposhka loses the vision up the staircase. So is incapable of killing off the Lina, but will force her back to base.
Instantly smokes up. He's trying to make a secondary move or just some ward play. Puts a ward in the mid lane. Good rotations coming out from him though. Again, as we've been seeing him do in the majority of these games, finds the puck. Puck though, level 4 in comparison to the Earthshaker, who is level 3. Earthshaker actually did get the pull off this time to the hard camp. Yeah, the other one. Yeah. You know.
I'm looking at this stacking. Yeah. I'm looking at this stacking.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's looking bad.
The Earthshaker pulled the whole wave in the bottom side. Yeah.
This one.
Yep. So he's just slowing down Chappie's farm and gets himself some much needed levels in.
He just doesn't get control of the lane fully.
Yeah, he gets it back a little bit, and it makes it so they can't just like chain pull that side camp. Decent. FN still just exclusively jungling with Pushka mid lane. They do find the stun, and they're able to quite easily. But that's what that's what's gonna happen every once in a while because of how they're distributing their resources. They have the Storm exclusively jungling and giving the AA experience.
That's the reason why they put the Storm in the jungle.
Yeah.
So now he's got Ball Lightning, ganking the Storm Spirit's very, very difficult. I think there are bottle refill as well.
Yep.
Easy. You got a catapult wave coming in, but it's still a level 5 Venomancer. This is the downside about going for the extra point up in Gale early on. So if you want to force the lane, it's almost impossible to do so without the level 3 wards.
Yeah. Miposhka knows that there's a ward in the mid lane now. He puts the sentry ward down, but FNG still having, I believe, tangos. He actually eats the sentry instantly. So they weren't able to get that D ward going.
FNG's in a bit of a tight spot. He can Burrow Strike out of this.
He's leveled.
But he's hiding in the trees instead. Miposhka, do not drop that ult.
No, he knows that there's a sentry there. He had his 40.
Storm Spirit's jumping in. Oh, they're trying to dodge the first stun. Can't dodge the second one. That comes in from Roger. And with a Chilling Touch bonus damage, the Lina is cleaved up. FNG is still in the neighborhood. It's combined with Vanscore previously. And this time around, well, he can't do anything. Vanscore doesn't have mana. So he just harasses Miposhka a little bit further out of the lane. And he's now farming up that side pull. This is a great way to get quick levels onto a Venomancer.
Yeah, already going to be level 7 in this game.
Yeah.
And this is where it's time to pressure the tower.
It's unbelievable actually how fast a Venomancer can farm. And when you give him the safe lane, he gets the 30% experience talent, you can't stop him. Like, the second you try and stop him, he'll go into the jungle for a short period of time and get more levels than you can possibly achieve.
Yeah. It's just how much he threatens. You know, he puts so much pressure on this bottom tower, and then it's the same rotation that we keep talking about. He gets the Veil, moves toward top, takes the safe lane tower too.
And when he has the Veil, then he can actually synergize with the puck on the off lane to give some damage. And Ghostic needs it. Like, Ghostic needs the space. Even if Ghostic has to go to the bottom lane so he can get like space for levels and farm after the first rotation. Just good movement.
Yeah. Everyone trying to be as efficient as possible with the way that they distribute that experience.
FN does not have a lot of life. Lina will return, Fire Strike. FN really did not have a lot of life.
That was a bizarre way to play that. They knew that... Luna play. They know that the mid ward is there though. That's why it's like, I don't understand why he was actually staying there from so low. I guess he was really trying to push the limit. His hero, but yeah.
Unless they thought it was just a sentry, or did he actually physically saw the ward?
He put down a sentry ward and he saw the ward, and then it got dewarded. So they do know that vision is there.
Roger. He's getting attacked. He's got Warcry level 1. He actually went for level 2 cleave over the bolt.
Yeah, that is
dead. Iceberg will take him. Cold Feet won't do really anything. Iceberg's rotation is so easy, especially when he's got a haste stroke. Run in again, Light Strike Array, Storm Spirit. Remember, he's still got that ability to get out. Ball Lightning back to the tier 1 tower. You have to commit all of his 1 charges and all 3 bottle charges to get back up closer to full.
That's a really good call. Like you said, the Sven has the 2 points to cleave. I guess he wanted to be able to farm those like camps that he was stacking, but
either that or he's looking to help push the lane with Chappie.
I definitely do not agree with that. Just because he is the support, like you're not really.
Dyer's
that's not really your job
tower
in
is under attack.
In this game to be pushing lanes out like that.
Radiant's middle
you're a
tower
walking stun and Warcry.
attack.
But either way, we'll see if it can work out from
Dyer's bottom tower needs some help.
Turning him into the core. Venomancer leaves. Oh, Chappy?
I think that was misclick.
Has to have been.
So full veil finished up now for Chappy, but yeah, he doesn't have ulti up if he does want to go park himself to the top. Maybe that's why he's getting the cleave. Okay, so maybe because he's expecting that the Venomancer is just gonna go top and pressure the safe lane. He's gonna be given the safe lane, so he can find farm like this.
But this rotation now is gonna be so much weaker without the Nova.
Yeah.
Like it's meant to be veil upgrade into with the Nova to harass out any heroes and this intimidation of the Nova. Like if he did it in secret, then maybe they could still do it. But they did it right underneath the tier 1 tower.
He missed it. Give him a break.
I know. It's just
They've
the
got
problem.
him surrounded now, though.
Come from above, come from below, bunch of Plague Wars, TP supports on the way, it's gonna be the Storm Spirit, Laguna Blade, Chappy, tanks through a lot, thanks to that Plague Ward which is slowing down FNG, he can't reduce the distance, Iceberg killed the FN, that's a big thing, they went for the kill, they lost 2 heroes.
Raindrop, saving him, that bonus armor, or just every little thing kicking in there at that point. Just tanky enough to be able to do it, so...
They would never have gone for that fight if he had Nova.
Yeah, they definitely wouldn't have, so maybe it was a bait. We'll just call it a bait.
Is this like the arrow catching bait from our Spirit Breaker in our previous series?
Yep. It's a bait. So yeah, okay, I can see why he leveled the cleave now, if this is the case that they were trying to do. You know, when the Veno goes top, he tries to farm the jungle and farm as much as possible. Still not a big fan of it. I would like to see him just have like the 404 or 4031 build. But we'll see if it can pay off. That was huge though for Empire. He wasn't even pressuring a tower. He wasn't even doing anything. He was just farming some neutrals casually. Spirit tried to bully him. They end up paying with 2 lives.
And now they pressure.
Yeah, but now the pressure comes.
They have a net worth advantage of just shy of 1,000, experience over 1,000.
The big thing
and the snowball begins now.
Yeah, the huge thing actually for Empire is that, and what we were concerned about was the Storm Spirit, right? And look at how well he's doing. Top of the net worth charts. Yep. And level 11 already, on his way toward the Bloodstone. So he's going to be quite powerful in the next, like 10 minutes or so.
They're hunting mid. They're trying to stop AA. He's already level 6.
He's 6 early. I mean, that's what happens when you get given the lane from like, minute 2.
They just saw him. The Observer Ward revealed him. But the other one,
they're looking
Ben farming underneath it, and okay, they are not mucking around. Get the kill. I would say they're getting out, but Iceberg wants to farm and get the root. And then there's a haste route as well on the bottom river. Troll Warlord, beating the tier 1 tower.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
A little bit of damage in mid.
Radiant structures have been snow fortified.
Top lane Ghostic wants to go for a play. They might shoot an AA blast.
Dire's middle tower isn't
they
going to
do.
last.
They not. They want to instead go for something in the mid lane. And Ben was looking to jump, does not.
That runs need the Dire Observer Ward.
Yeah.
And they throw their sentry looking for it, but Spirit Presents looking further to the south. Putting Plague Wards inside the tree line, however, that causes a lot more problems for Team Spirit. They can't just stand close.
Dire snow fortified.
And Ghostic rotates down. Storm Spirit jumping in a long way. He's got the extra help because the puck, Dream Call held them in. Ice Blast looking really good. Hits on Iceberg. He's not low enough, but with the Nova hitting on 3. Venska will let the ulti go. FN jumps up, but with the Spirit, he'll get the double kill. One more attack to Iceberg.
Oh my god.
Oh, he doesn't shatter. He'll live. May not say the same thing about King, but it's all about Troll Warlord running forward, chasing after Maposhka. Ghostic's back, but so is FN. Triple kill, Stasis stun, Laguna Blade as well as Slave. He could have actually stunned him with a Light Strike Array, but Iceberg goes for the damage route instead.
The Troll and Lina live. Lina lives on like no life. The Shatter ends up wearing off before the Storm Spirit gets the last jump to try to finish her. So pretty close fight, but definitely a good lead going for Team Spirit in that one. It was a pretty heavy committed dive from Empire. If Empire had gotten in the Lina, then it would probably been worth it. But the fact they don't.
Top tower is under
Can't believe
attack.
she survived that.
Yeah, it's just barely.
Empire should be feeling a little sad about that. All that advantage they worked up. Swings the opposite direction. 3k and basically 3k is the swing. Chappy's back into farming, and Vanskop. Well, they have the Observer Ward here, so they have good vision. Laguna Blade's got another 15 seconds. Thanks to the defensive Observer Ward from Team Empire, they do scout out Team Spirit moving up and back again.
the good thing about Spirit's lineup is they do have a Troll Warlord who, you know, we've talked about a lot in Saint. This hero is a bit greedy because you do take some time to get online. You need to get like your Phase, your S and Y, and your Vlads before you can go for that BKB where you become a big driving force. But you look at the other 4 heroes they have, and they're all very early fighting. Earthshaker, CM, Sanking Lina, all can do stuff way earlier with all that AoE nuke and disable.
Oh, they have chain stun, but not when that happens. Pro Boss took a second to Soul Ring, and that second was too long. Alright, Venomancer. Easy talent. And now he can just play Quad Farm. Make the wall.
No, if Sven had had more levels of stun there, he probably would have brought it down. But he has cleave.
Oh, that's bullshit. Look at this!
What happened? Why did it walk down?
It walked down to here! Maposhka was nearby.
Maybe that's why it just aggroed.
Yeah, it aggroed to him, but Maposhka didn't do anything near the Ancients. It just aggroed. That should have stacked for Chappie. Normally that wouldn't be a huge thing, but when you got plus 30% experience gain, it actually means quite a lot for a Venomancer.
Yeah, I mean, farming Ancients is so good on Venom because of that talent.
Yeah.
It's still like one of the only few camps that are actually like they feel good to still farm in this patch.
I remember I tried Venomancer. That's why I don't like him on the Radiant side as much, because like on Dire side, you can just farm up this area from here.
Yeah.
So you've got the Ancients and then you go to 2 camps, so it's fantastic on Dire side. But on Radiant, all you can do is basically put wards here, and then you can go up and down this direction, that direction. You can't reach the Ancients really, unless you want to commit like tree clearing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crap.
Definitely not as good if you want to Veno jungle.
No.
Disgusting.
But it's the only thing you can do with it. It's very, very effective.
You do farm very fast, yeah.
You really, really do.
Look at the amount of sentry wards that Empire placed inside the ring. Just because of that, like 1 or 2 aggressive plays that Spirit ended up making and claiming a few kills. This is just Miposhka in a nutshell lately. He has been playing the hard 6 role that we've been seeing a lot of teams actually converting to again now. Saw some teams still doing like the, you know, 2 kind of 4s or a 3.5 and a 4 as their 2 supports, but Empire, VP, a couple others are just starting to get to that point where they have this one completely sacked hero and another 4 hero just farming.
Storm has his Bloodstone.
Pretty good timing, 16, 17 minutes after he basically pretty much didn't even lane, he just jungled.
I think he wants to rotate a little bit. He already had a TP scroll and bought another 2 straight away. Preparing to fight on the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, Puck just got Blink Dagger. Yeah, so this is their time to start making some moves. They have Puck Blink, they have Storm with the Bloodstone, and Venomancer had just hit level 12 a couple moments ago.
Radiant's
so
top
that
tower is under
A couple of months ago. Now he's level 13.
I mean, he has another double ancient stack, so. So SNY finished up now for BCC, and he looks like he's actually queued up a Blink Dagger for next to get into the fights. And then
Everyone's
the BKB afterwards. Yeah, they're gonna go for the smoke.
Oh!
They don't actually put Roger into the smoke. So they're just gonna tell him, alright.
Roger had to defend the mid, I think.
Well, I think that they wanted to bring him in the smoke, actually, but it actually might be better for them that he's not, because now he shows mid, and maybe it alleviates...
If someone was actually not farming the mid, it would have, and letting Tower take damage, it would have flagged so many warning bells.
Yeah.
Looks like BZZ's already... Okay, he ain't worried about it. He walks straight into it. 49 seconds without him, and they take out the top net worth for that smoke.
Yeah. I actually think that him being mid was better.
And now they take the mid tier 1 tower.
Yeah. FNG has finished up his Blink Dagger on the Sanking, and it looks like Sven is building toward a Dominator. I actually really like this pickup. That extra HP regen for his whole team and just having that creep as well.
I'm wondering which creep he goes for. Like if you get the Alpha Wolf, you increase up the damage, or...
Ice Armor sounds pretty sick this game.
Ice Armor. Well, we're turning him into a Lich. Yeah. Like, you're running at the same way.
They know what Lina is.
What a great invis route. He's actually going to start off with the damage, jump forward, and a denial.
Wow. That was fast.
Yeah,
FN didn't even get time to use the pull.
14 Bloodstone charges now for FN, and 8 for the Lina. We watch the difference between the 2 Bloodstone heroes.
Right now it's Empire outmaneuvering Team Spirit though, making the first indicative rotations because they have the Puck Blink Dagger first. Earthshaker is quite farmed. on his net worth. You look, he's at 5,000, but he's got all these small items. Torment Shield, Raindrop,
Well, he's
Swan.
saving all the cash so he can buy the Blink Dagger.
Yeah. Puck, on the other hand, went straight for the Blink. Treads, Wand, Raindrop Share, but Blink right afterwards.
You may actually have to overprotect the Earthshaker now. Like, ensure he gets the Blink Dagger if this is really going to be what we feel it's going to be, which is Empire hunting packs.
Yeah, that is definitely what it's going to be.
Yeah, you need to protect Phobos. If he falls behind in the Blink Dagger, you lose your initiation. FNG does have his Blink Dagger up, so you have that from him.
He actually went the 1-3-4 build on Sven. I'm still confused why he's not leveling the stun, but... Well, not, like, 2 levels of the cleave was something, and I know you want to max
He's playing
Warcry,
core. Like, he's playing core.
I mean, it's cool for stacking, like stacking Ancient Creeps. I like the Dominator pickup. The skill build is still a little bit strange to me, but he's making it work so far.
Creep Wave on bottom is pressuring in.
I guess if he just stacks the Ancients for himself, he can get to a point where if he farms them, he can actually be quite a strong core. So, alright. We'll see Roger. I like him as a player a lot, so I'm always interested when I see different type of approaches.
Chappie's trying to force out the top lane. FN's making the most out of it efficiently as possible, farming. Got a bounty rune stored up for the moment. It's not going to crack anything special, so we may as well. I never understand it. Like, why do you save it?
What, the bounty rune?
Yeah.
Top tower is under attack.
Like, I can understand, like, if you're... Oh, hello, stack.
They increase every 4 minutes, you know. So at the 4-minute mark, every 4 minutes you can pick it up, it gets a little bit better, but yeah. You don't want to, like, use it and then maybe accidentally use a bottle charge. I'm not sure.
Does it improve the runes which are already bottled?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like literally 1 gold or something, like a gold experience, but it's something.
Efficiency. Well, small little mud gold gets a ton on Van Score, and Dominator already pays off. Crystal Maiden gets wrecked. 1 more Bloodstone charge for FN, and they come to defend the bottom tower, which did take considerable damage, down to 50%, thanks to the Cardi who was pushing in the lane. Very
passive game though coming out. I mean, as we kind of expect, you know, it's a Troll Warlord game, so it's not going to be Spirit really making the first move in. Yep, okay, that's why Roger's doing the cleave thing, it's so he can get farmed. He's actually stacking Ancients and farming.
And then he gets a 2/2/5 mana.
Alright, I'm okay with this, whatever. This is fine, actually.
He's got enough Storm Bolts. Yeah, they are level 1. And what do you get? Like, you get the damage increase?
For what?
Like, that's what you get for the increase. Like, in
yeah, you just get
Hammer.
damage. It's a lot of damage though. 325 in an area.
Yeah,
it's quite a lot. But yeah, okay. Now you see the idea that he wants to go for him. He wants to become a core hero later on in this game.
That's all right. Iceberg really wants some love. I know his net worth is up quite high, but when those Bloodstone charges come down, he's got no control items. Like, there's no Yule Scepter. Is that actually his there? No, that's FNG's Staff of Wizardry. Like, Lena went BTs into Bloodstone.
Yeah.
But there's no Yule Scepter for control or setup.
There's no save on his team either, there's just a bunch of stuns.
Yep, top lane, Ice Blast, Sand wants a TP out, won't work. FN there once more, 16 Bloodstone charges.
They're making all the moves. Yeah. Empire is the only ones being on the aggression whatsoever. They do have the blink now finished up on the Earthshaker though, so maybe it could be where Team Spirit actually tries to make some plays happen, but they don't really have great vision on the map either.
BTZ's doing a stack.
Just 1 ward.
Did they? No, they had no vision of this whatsoever.
He doesn't clear this fast though. He doesn't have any type of steroid. He doesn't have power, Ventura, or anything like that, or Bloodlust.
He at least has the Vlads. But you can see what's coming next. Maposhka, Sentry to begin. Sees the stack was being farmed, and may want to leave an Observer Ward behind. Yeah, he does.
Yep.
So now they can actually watch BZZ attempting to reach his BKB money.
He's probably like, Roger, if you have God Strength up, clear this, you'll get farmed. But God Strength, he just used God Strength on the other Ancient Camp and finished clearing it. So yeah, I mean, once this game goes passive, that's where this cleave build for Roger actually becomes super beneficial. It's just a farm game right now. Bottom lane, Iceberg getting gone on. There's no way to cancel the TP though in this game.
So you also have Venomancer. He's actually going for a Halberd as well.
Yeah.
So if Troll tries to initiate on him, that's going to be problematic, to say the least.
They should like all get Halberds versus Troll Warlords this game.
Yeah. You got Halberds. You got the ability to push him away. Thanks to the Hurricane Pike as well. So Chappie's got range attack. He's got reposition, and he's got amplification for all of the magical damage coming in from Empire.
Yep.
And Ghostic is preparing himself for late. He's got the hand of Midas.
Yeah, they're preparing themselves for late game. So that's a cool thing that Roger wants to do.
What's he waiting for,
well? And ghosting.
Like, it's sitting at the courier and he's still farming up the camp.
Someone might be... I guess he's just... Okay, he's going back to base. I was going to say someone might be telling him to wait on the courier.
He didn't have to, it's a regen rune on top river. But they don't see it. No one sees it.
So again, Team Spirit puts a ward down aggressively in the enemy jungle. It gets instantly dewarded by Miposhka since he has a new 3 fresh sentry wards placed down. BKB finished on Spirit.
Did they smoke in range of that ult? Team Spirit are all smoked up around Roshan. There's a Plague Ward from Chappie sitting inside the pit, so even if they wanted to slip into Roshan and take it, Roger's coming, Echo Slam, Phobos hits the money load with the double light strike array. FNG will get the kill. Storm Spirit goes in deep, triggers the BKB. So does BZZ. Buybacks are available, but that is what Team Spirit was desperately wanting. Ven will buy back, so will the Venomancer. And Team Spirit, that is such a huge advantage money-wise.
Wow, I didn't think that they would use both buybacks instantly. I thought maybe they would use one and then like see if they actually kept going for the rush. I thought the Sven buyback was needed, but I think Venom could have actually held off a bit. Either way, they stopped Team Spirit from going for that rush, but yeah.
They lost 1800 from that.
Wow, that was costly.
Yeah.
Takes their lead and gives it to Spirit. And that's the first BKB showing of the Troll Warlord. It didn't even really continue too much, but
yeah,
still,
neither did the Storm.
It's just being careful, right? You don't want to get comboed up right after you get that kind of initiation from Phobos.
Head and Bloodstone charges.
Yeah.
Iceberg's double light strike array was also perfect. Yep. The second the Echo Slam connected, it's just an odd way to approach it. Like, you could have sent your Alpha Wolf in to have a look instead. Or maybe they just didn't expect it. Maybe that Observer Ward didn't scout out the smoke from Team Spirit, and they felt like that Observer Ward was giving them enough confidence that no one was there from Spirit.
Yeah, it must have been something along
really to dispel the silence of FN. Your Scepter is what he's building into.
Yeah, just the best item.
Or FNG set. FNG, quick jump, efficient jump.
17.
10 versus 17.
And for once, Miposha actually gets involved in that kill from where he's standing, so he's actually able to claim experience too. So he's level 12 now, which is much needed on the AA.
Well, Venomancer starting Roshan. Storm's gonna come in, try and help out Chappie. Iceberg probably works out something is wrong. Maposhka gonna block up the Ancient. It's far enough away from the Sentry Ward that it cannot be instantly dewarded, and Roger is gonna God Strength and try and rip apart Roshan. I say rip apart. He's trying to hurt Roshan. Smoke up. Team Spirit are coming in closer. Chappie's still nearby. Double damage rune taken by Chappie. Thought FN jumped out there because he
wanted it.
Yeah, he wanted to fill up his bottle. But he didn't do so. Roshan's almost gone down. They did get rid of the Observe Ward thanks to the 2 sentries planted down by Team Spirit. But Roshan, it goes the way of Team Empire, and Storm quickly goes for the fight, looking for the Crystal Maiden. She's dead so quickly. Phobos realized the BKB wouldn't allow his fissure to do anything. And then 18 charges.
See how disciplined this Empire team is playing? Or both teams even. Like, we're watching CIS Grand Final Qualifiers. You'd expect people to kind of just be running at each other, but it's 21 kills at the 29-minute mark. Both teams are very disciplined in the way they take fights. They get a kill and back up pretty much every single time, or get a kill and back up and try to be as efficient as possible.
You're looking at stereotypical Dota. That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, it's good to see that how disciplined they are being, though. It's really important in these type of games and situations.
Iceberg's coming over.
Roger.
The Alpha Wolf just stacked up, and Roger, well, has the war cry, so has the armor, but it may not matter. The magical damage of Team Spirit will get through him, and
11.
They did just scout out the triple stack.
Yep.
Maposhka? Maposhka? Okay. That is a confident support doing what he did. But he was getting vision, so Ghostic spent a lot of time on top lane, finding a lot of farm as well.
Fanscore knows that there's an ops ward up here, so he's able to deward one at least.
Chappie's jumping over. It's ancient farming time. 30%, 30%, 30%, 30%.
It's so much experience you actually get. It's crazy.
Does he get 21 from this then with a 30%?
No, he gets 20. He'll get like 20 and not, maybe a half actually, since it's big dragons. And he's got the 75 bonus damage too, so he kills it even faster. So how's our Troll Warlord doing? Got the Blink Dagger now with the BKB, level 20 as well for the bonus health, so he's quite tanky, and he's building into that diffuser. to get the catch and also to purge off that war cry armor from the Sven.
And now the observers are also down from Empire, watching Team Spirit's ancient farming. Let's get a little bit of eyes onto the Troll Warlords items. Blink, BKB, S and Y. He's going to go to Fusel as his next item. Yep. How's FN doing? Still 18 charges, getting closer towards his Orchid.
Feeling good, level 20. He's got the bonus armor too. 8 armor.
Talisman's almost done for Chappie. So Albert almost completed. Taking him a while though.
Yeah, everyone's starting to acquire a good amount of items though.
Oh, they found a target. Ghost Stick. The BKB just lets BZZ pummel into him.
Did he get first hit bashed or something?
I don't know. He was walking away.
He looks like he expended the coil before that, just before that engagement
Leading on
happened
Dire's top
They might have been
tower.
trying to go on him and get the BKB to be used.
Yeah, I think he tried to do something and he got turned on, and then just got, yeah, the BKB got used, turn killed him, and then the fissure, or turn started hitting him, and then a fissure came in.
What do you think about Lina going in for Shiva's guard? Like increasing the armor and
Definitely
blast?
needs some survivability because the Lina can, or the Storm Spirit can just pierce through the lines and get into the backline on top of her. So I do like it.
but getting something more like a Lincoln Sphere to block, I'd say Storm Bolt or Storm Spirit's Orchid, things like this.
I think you still need armor. Armor is the one that he's going for here, and
Okay.
it does also give like the reduced attack speed as well, and you know, some slow for him to cut around. He's super speedy. You know, with the Blue Trevor build, once you get a couple
Poshka.
fiery soul stacks.
He wants to Vortex and do something against FNG. Dust will be triggered.
Radiant's
FNG
bottom tower
TPing
is
out in the
falling.
tree line will be safe. Proboss was nearby in case things did get a little bit rough.
That's exact.
A Chappie back to farming. Like, okay, hits level 22 just walking past Roger farming. Ice Blast was up on top, but Lina is away. BKB burned. There's so many BKB charges being burned. That was his 10-second BKB. Oh, I'm missing all the kills. Proboss actually jumped bottom lane. Echo Slam soloed.
I just jumped in and killed him. I mean, that's whatever. You didn't miss that one. You didn't miss much.
So you get Shivas and BKB now completed on Iceberg.
Just feeling durable.
Yeah. Really good. BKB does let him break off for most of the control abilities I was worried about. I still can't believe that Roger is playing this like enough core. He's third lowest net worth, only just behind the SK.
It limits their other 3 heroes from farming, that's the thing. It's cool that he's getting like levels and some farm, and it's definitely like needed, but you know, you only have so much space to farm on the map.
It's like shared, like they're just sharing everything evenly. So if Lina does want to explode one person, it's not going to be enough to turn the complete tide of the battle. But it's just like the opposite way you play a Sven lineup, right? Sven's normally the one who has all of the money.
Yeah, but it's a sports fan, so you know, it's very different. He
Yeah.
buys a gem now too, so he's being very utility based anyway. I still want to see like the halberd picked up for him, but I guess he does need a BKB to actually be relevant in any of these engagements. Bought a big jump onto Phobos.
That's a huge jump, but he's got the man to support it. But then again, you've got the stun, Ice Blast. He blinks away in time. Storm has to jump further forward. The BKB's protecting him from Iceberg, but the BKB wears off in 1 second. Now, a quick jump, dodges Light Strike Array. Supports come back with the double Fire Strike from FNG. Chappie as well as Maposhka. They can't commit their big ultimates. In fact, Maposhka gets deleted by Laguna Blade. They'll finally find Phobos. Earthshaker will go down. FN 20 Bloodstone charges. There was no denial possible. Crystal Maiden will fall as well. Team Spirit looked like they could turn that fight around, but all they did was lose.
It was scary for a second for FN there, but having just enough mana to be able to zip out the last second there without getting bursted down, and then with his team coming in so fast and just in quick succession, able to get the stun and get onto the backline to Lina. Lina did not even get the Bloodstone denial.
Yeah.
So BKB was expended, Lina dies, they don't get the storm, all they kill out of that is Poshka, which is a pretty much negligible kill.
And then you take the tier 2 tower as well.
Yeah, that was a huge swing of momentum now going for Fire. It was starting to get close to a 6,000 gold lead for Spirit there too. But now, Puck getting experience from that too. Full Aghanims finished up and almost level 18 now, so max level coil. So that 4.5 second stun duration through those BKBs is going to be quite nice.
And Team Spirit has to be really worried about how much they just gave over. Venomancer is probably going to be our first hero to reach 25. It was looking to me more like it was the Lina or the Troll Warlord. But he is rapidly approaching that level 25 talent.
They know he's up there. They did get eyes on him from that ward they have placed, so they're trying to make a rotation onto him, but Chappie.
They're already backing up.
Knows something's up.
Like, it might even be worth just putting a plague ward up on top of this hill. Anywhere where the sentry wards are, make sure there isn't any kind of detection from Spirit. And this will be the next focus of Team Spirit. The tier 1 tower is very, very low.
Not a good place for them to fight,
They've
though.
got 2 observer wards there. Yeah, they don't want to fight there, but where else are you going to go? Like, either you battle around Roshan, while the tier 1 tower on the top lane, the shrine's still there. It's a horrible place to fight.
They need vision advantage to take any type of engagements, because they have to get big echo slams on the back lines.
They have it. They see Maposhka. That one observer ward, which is to the south, sees him perfectly. FNG as the epicenter with a 4-star, he can get him pretty damn deep. And then he gets hit by a plague ward. But Laguna Blade kills off the Ancient Apparition without that ultimate. They may not want to do it, but SK being dragged back in. The boards are actually killing off the courier. FNG will die as well. FN of the cover his own BKB gets back out again. Iceberg separated from the rest of his team by the fissure. Sven wants to do damage. He can't do enough just yet, but the Dream Call holds them all in. FN back into the fight. The Troll Warlord, he has some extra help. The fissure is perfect. Storm Spirit will die. He cannot deny himself. Ghostic is retreating. Meanwhile, Chappie was able to kill off Phobos, and Ghostic's going back in again. Picks up the Crystal Maiden. The Plague Wards killed off couriers and heroes in that fight, not to mention the Nova, which continued to tick down Spirit.
Yeah. Iceberg coming in from perfect angle there, gets the catch on the AA ready to start. So that was pretty much the dream fight for Team Spirit there. The only problem was that FNG died without pretty much getting able to use anything because he gets blown up by FN just jumping on him. And then the fissure actually kind of blocked Team Spirit for a moment from the Phobos fissure, that is. But yeah, that's pretty much the perfect fight that they see coming in. They actually don't even clean up everybody. They got 3, and they got more important heroes though, which is the big reason.
The critical thing for Empire now is the fact there's no Echo Slam for the moment. And they can just go for Roshan. Without the Echo Slam, going Roshan is not really that intimidating.
Yeah, it's actually pretty important that you say that. That's a good call. It's that, you know, Team Spirit really needs, they're very cooldown reliant to take those type of team fights. While you look at Empires, their biggest cooldown they have is Venom, 100 seconds. And everything else, or every other ability that they have is super important, and they have like no cooldown pretty much.
And it's getting to a point too where I don't know if you can actually get your abilities off. Venomancer is the bane of any Blink Dagger hero's existence.
Yeah.
And both your initiators are Blink Dagger heroes. The Troll Warlord, he also has a Blink Dagger. If you get hit by these Plague Wards, which are not easy to kill off, that's what stopped FNG from having an epicenter in that fight.
Yeah.
He got hit by a Plague Ward, which was just around the corner from him.
And then he spotted, and then that's when FN just jumps him.
Yep.
So it's the vision that comes out from Empire that can really cripple Spirit. And now with the Aegis and Cheese being picked up, there's like no way that Team Spirit wants to take any type of engagement. And this just gives Empire more time to farm up and get their levels. And what comes with levels? It's Puck level 25. Level 20 now.
That's exact.
He's got the amplification from spells.
Yeah. And with that Aghanims, that fight could have almost been even scarier. You know, he got the 4.5 second stun duration on the, you know, through the BKB there.
We're seeing one of the biggest item answers to the Venomancer arrive now on Phobos. The Shadow Blade will be on him. So as long as there's no invis detection, Phobos can get closer to get his ulti off without being harassed by these level 4 Plague Wards. But he needs to have teammates, 2 of which just got scanned on the bottom lane. FNG and Vanskor. And then Dire also scan. Everyone knows that everyone is there. They'll jump forward. The Burrow Strike onto the Sven. Venomancer's there. But then FN, long jump in. Iceberg protected by his own BKB. The Vortex, Troll Warlord. He actually blinked and got himself stuck in the trees. He can't get back out again. Echo Slam will shut down the puck. Ice Blast will connect onto Iceberg. But Troll Warlord, now he can finally get back out again. Pushed away. Sad Trombone, you bet your Nelly. Troll Warlord, he couldn't do anything. The smidge tree area he blinked into becomes a disaster.
Did he BKB and blink into it?
Yes, he did. He couldn't even be pushed out. He was stuck.
That is... Alright, I'll be
Middle tower is under
That's
attack.
the most unfortunate thing I've actually seen happen in a game in a long time. That kind of situation.
What a time. Like, he could have won that fight as well if he can get out there and fight.
He definitely could have, because he was in the back lines. They do have the cheese, and the Aegis still is the one big thing, so I'm pretty sure that they still would have... They probably still would have lost the fight, but that might have just, like, put a nail in their coffin.
It may even just tilt the the Troll Warlord. Like, no buyback available is already problematic.
Yeah, he had just bought a full Eye of Scotty for that engagement.
Yep.
He went all in for that. And he took he's level 25, so he took the 20% magic.
Chappy. Hurricane Plague avoids FNG. He's still got the cheese. That's why he's being so aggressive. And with these bloody Plague Wards, they can just slowly, I say slowly, they do quite a fair chunk of damage, but they can just siege up. Laguna Blade, nice double Burrow Strike, catching two. Phobos will capitalize. Ice Blast connects in on both of the heroes. That's so much damage. The Gale will connect. You've just lost your SK, and FN keeps the pressure up. A quick Yule Scepter up and towards the air. Earthshaker, Cold Feeded, still backing up. The Plague Wards. Oh, the Dream Call. It catches Vanscore and Iceberg. He's stuck. He has to stay here, even with the BKB. Phobos trying to lend a little bit more help, but the Nova is out. The Storm Bolt. Sven is there. Team Spirit. They're all down. Troll will come back. But it all started with an unfortunate blink into the tree line, and it's now escalated to 4 heroes down with no buyback, and Troll looking at his horrible situation.
It's full Megas here.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be. It could even just be the game.
Oh my goodness.
The Plague Wards are everywhere, taking out buildings. BZZ, like, he can't even range harass. Like, he throws a couple of axes, but it's like throwing feathers.
He's alone. They can turn out. If he gets just grabbed up, he can just die. I mean, they're focusing more on buildings, but as they should be. And yeah, it's Megas, and that's pretty much a good game. They're actually going to jump in and commit. They get the Vortex on him as well. He's got the magic.
He's got no buyback.
But he should just get brought down from this.
Oh boy. BKB used for protection. Vanscore lets the ulti go. FN trying to get close enough, and they're able to. The Dream Call cancels the ultimate. Sand King can let the epicenter go, but all he can end up doing is just up a small sandstorm inside of his own base, and they're killing him under the fountain. GG, well played. Team Empire. 3-0 it out, and they will represent the CIS region alongside the directly invited Virtus Pro at the upcoming International.
Wow. Very nice display coming out from Empire today, though, and yesterday. They just look very dominant. Their drafts look very strong, and just the way that they play around it.